What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Slim Jizzle 83. Just want to make a video about the game tomorrow night between the Cowboys and Giants up at their place. The game tomorrow will be at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, which would be about 8:30 East Coast time. Got some injuries, got some stuff to talk about. First and foremost, the Giants are the defending world champions, of course. It's just been a lot of talk, been a lot of, hoopla about, the Cowboys revamped their whole entire secondary and added on some pass rushes to the defensive line, and they were able to get some more speed to the inside linebackers, and also. The Giants, I wouldn't say they really did anything special other than picking up David Wilson, the rookie from, Virginia Tech. They lost some big guys, that was the big key to their success and stuff, but I'm not going to get into them. I'm talking about my Cowboys. It just been on and on talks between these two teams. The Giants, they do have all the right to really talk what they want to say and all that stuff like that, because they are the champs. They have won, 2 Super Bowls out of the last 4 seasons. 5 seasons or whatever. How many Super Bowls they won. It just, it's unprecedented that, those times that they won, we was in position. We had destiny in our own hands, and we came up short because of one particular play or a couple plays here and there, and and so forth and so forth. I just like now what we got to do is, when we have the opportunities, it's not just the Giants. It's against the Eagles, the Redskins, or whoever we play in the NFL. It doesn't really matter. If we got the opportunity to make the plays count, we got to take advantage of them, and we got to make them pay where it counts. It's gonna be a grind this year. This year, our record, our schedule, I shall say, it's gonna be, probably in the top 5 toughest schedules in the NFL. We do play teams like Baltimore, Pittsburgh, of course the Giants. Of course the whole NFC East. Tampa Bay will be, a little something. Falcons are a team that to watch out for. Cincinnati, they coming up. You got teams that's actually making moves and stuff, and especially they going to the youth movement. Now to the game at hand, the injuries for our boys really. Jay Ratliff is not playing tomorrow night due to a high ankle sprain. Jason Witten left early Tuesday morning. Fly to New York to see a specialist to see about his spleen, his lacerated spleen. Of course, you all know about 3 weeks ago against the Oakland Raiders, he got hit by Rolando McClain on the pass, and and ruptured. I wouldn't say it ruptured, but it lacerated. So just a little piece here and dangling whatever, but it's got to heal on its own. Or you have to have surgery in order to make sure it's completely, healed. But that's why it takes time for it to, to heal. That's a possibility he might not play. Danny McCreary, from what I'm hearing, is that he might not play as well because of the stinger in his neck from the hit that he took on the 4th down position against the Rams back a couple weeks ago. Well, actually, a little over a week ago, actually. But, and D-Ware, he's going to play. Both our wide receivers, Miles Austin and Dez will play. And, these are guys that you really need. But I think the loss for Jay Ratliff is going to be huge, because we know that he can push the pocket back in Eli's face, and we know that Eli doesn't run the ball. He's not a good scrambler. He tried to buy time with his feet and whatever, but if you can just get him on the run and pressure him we know that he's not successful. So the more and more this team can do that against him, the better it is. If not, then hey, we shoot ourselves in the foot. But I think the big difference in this game, this go around, is the fact that we got Brandon Carr, we got Morris Claiborne, which they're gonna go out to him a lot. So I'm sure that they're gonna stick probably Hakeem Nicks on him, or they'll probably put Victor Cruz or set up some situations where they're gonna do a lot of shifting, where Claiborne gonna have to hit. He's gonna have to take the hot route receiver. That could be Cruz. Who knows? But what they're gonna try to do is make sure they don't throw towards Brandon Carr's way. We all know that. Now that's a situation that now that Mike Jenkins, he might play tomorrow night, but we don't know yet. So just he's coming back from the shoulder rotator cuff surgery that he had, and we're gonna see what happens, and so we're gonna see if he gives it a go. But our secondary should be a lot better than what we played back on January 1st. I know that much. So it's gonna be pretty tough. It's gonna be pretty tough and stuff. So, but also too, because of the fact that not Barry Church, but Danny McCreary is not gonna be able to probably play, is because it's because of that next stinger, of course, which I already said. But they did bring Lance Dunbar, which is our practice squad player. He made some big plays in the game against the Dolphins, including a 58-yard touchdown run, and he made a good punt return, 25-yard punt return against them before that play. He's going to be there for his probably special teams, or he might be returning punts. But from what I'm hearing is that Dez is going to be returning punts. That's what I hear. So I think Felix Jones will be returning kickoff returns, but we don't know yet. So that's what's up in there right now. Dallas, the Cowboys just landed in up in Newark a little over an hour and a half ago. And it's raining up there, so it's gonna be 70% chance of raining tomorrow night. It's gonna be kind of a thing where the guys gonna have to really protect the ball, especially when you're running the ball. It's gonna be a little slick and all that stuff like that. Just being prepared. Ball gonna be very slick, especially throwing the ball. So that's just what it is right now. My prediction to the game tomorrow night, if everything goes as well, if that offensive line can hold up for Romo, and if the weather doesn't play a big factor into it, hopefully it'll stop for a couple hours, drizzle here and there or whatever. But that's nature. My prediction for tomorrow, I say the Cowboys win 31-20. That's just my prediction, and I think Eli Manning, he will throw a couple picks. One of them will be returned for touchdowns, but I don't know who's going to be. DeMarco Murray will have at least 100 yards. Romo will throw for close to probably close to 300 yards, a couple touchdowns. Dez Bryant will be close to 100 yards. Miles Austin will be close to 100 yards. Defense going to have at least like 4 sacks, 2 of them from D. Ware, and the 2 from somebody else and stuff. So I don't think Victor Cruz is really going to have the big game that he had against us back in week 17 of last year. It was unfortunate that he just took a little outgo pattern and took it up the field, and Terrence Newman just got beaten like a drum and stuff. So different aspect of this game and stuff. Like I said, the Cowboys are going to be a different team. It's going to be tough at first, but we can just hope against that defensive front 4 of the Giants and utilize the running backs that we have and get them out in the screen situations where they linebackers going to have to cover, which they're pretty depleted as well. Then we're in good shape. Their secondary, of course, the Giants secondary, Prince Akunua, he's not playing tomorrow. Terrell Thomas, he's not playing. He's out for the rest of the year because his ACL is reactivated again. Corey West is pretty much the only veteran really that they have that's probably going to line up against Dez. And then the other guy, I forgot his name, he's going to line up against Austin. But I see Dallas, if that line can just hold up good enough, we got a chance in this game to not just beat them, but beat the crap out of them. So, you know, I don't care what the Giants fans think about what I say in this video, but, hey, you know, it's all good. Been hearing all the talk. Y'all, you know, y'all talk all the junk and everything like that. Hey, go ahead and talk all y'all got to say, man. I don't care. The only thing I know is I know my team. You know your team, but I happen to know that y'all look at our team more than your own team and stuff, and y'all expect to get more love from everybody else because of the fact that we're getting more publicity and stuff. So it's all good. But enough about the game and stuff. Hope everybody is having a good day. Hope everybody get a chance to watch the game tomorrow. Watch the game. I will be here at home with my son watching the game, of course. You know, I want you, you know, for more Cowboy news, go to thelandryhat.com. Check them out. I want to give some shout outs. If I don't mention you, I'm sorry. You know, give a shout out to the SoCal Dallas Cowboys fan club. It's out of LA. Prez Lewis and Vice Prez Rob, Wildcat, NFL Girl, Nene, the Dallas Cowboys in the house, Tina, my boy Jacob Gathers out of South Carolina. Hey boy, man, I hope you get that video, get your channel up and everything like that. Ruben, my boy from the Blue and Silver Dallas Cowboy fan club out of Arizona. Hey, hook him up with the jerseys. I mean, if you want jerseys and everything like that, hook him up. Also, I want to give a shout out to Cynthia Bowman out of Memphis, Tennessee. What's going on with you? Also, to all the Dallas Cowboy fan club, including Texas, Shelby, Tex and stuff. Best Dallas Cowboy fan ever, other than Miss Price and stuff. So, hey, you know, to my boy JC, of course, I ain't forgot about you, man. JC, my boy, and my boy Jonathan Brooks. Sorry I can't mention you all, so I gotta keep it short and everything. But hey, stay tuned. My prediction for this season, I say we're gonna be 12-4. We'll have home field advantage probably throughout the playoffs, hopefully, if everything goes well. And we'll most likely probably play like Frisco or the Packers in the NFC Championship game. Who knows? Our mission is to get to Super Bowl 47, get that number 6 ring. You know, it's been, 35 years since we won the Super Bowl in New Orleans in Super Bowl 12. And so it will be a nice commemorative anniversary for us and stuff to actually to win our 6th championship and stuff, you know, down in New Orleans and stuff. So, Dallas Cowboys for life. I'm going to let y'all go. Holla at your boy. Check out my videos. Simon's 1974. Check his videos out. South of Heaven 88. Mr. Gill, Hidden City 77. Hit him up at the TCE. Dallas, the Cowboys, the streamers group. Check them out. They got some good videos and stuff. Check them out. So, hey, I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all take care.